All right, today we're going to be taking a picture of an absolutely ordinary piece of wood and turning it into beautiful AI art. All right, let's get into it. So here we are in Midjourney, and our first thing is we're gonna grab our piece of wood, and we're gonna upload it into Midjourney, and let's drag and drop, and then just hit enter, completes the upload. And now we've got this awesome texture. You know, I look for textures that I see something in. I think it's called matrixing, where your eye, you know, you look at a cloud and you see a puppy dog instead of a cloud. You know, it's visual. There's other words for it too, but it's visual matrixing, and it's your brain trying to make sense of random patterns. So I look for textures that I see something in, and it seems that when you have a definitive image that you can see in your texture that you find, or the image that you're creating, Midjourney sees something too. So definitely, did I just crack my knuckles into the mic? Something too. So so definitely look for stuff that you see something in, not just a complete repetitive pattern, or you know, I guess it depends what you're going after, but there are some patterns that are just they've got to have variation in them to be successful. At least that's what I've found. Prove me wrong. All right, so we've got our image in here. We're gonna start. Let's just start with a image. Imagine prompt. We're gonna copy our. So right click on it and copy link. Now we post that in first thing into our imagine prompt, and then I want to say what kind of character are we gonna have? We're gonna have an evil wood elf, an evil queen. She's angry, sharp teeth, black eyes, and we're gonna use our portrait, and I'll show you guys what that is in a second. It's a bunch of presets. All right, look at this. We got some beautiful stuff out of our first prompt. There's still some places that I'd like to go with this, but look at this, really cool. Oh, look at that. She's just evil. Let's grab our prompt back up here and put it right back in, and let's add a couple things. First, I want to make it, let's go highly detailed, dramatic composition, and dramatic lighting. I may turn that to Rembrandt lighting, but let's see what dramatic lighting does. All right, so here is our results. You know, I'd like to see those eyes illuminated a little bit. So let's take our whole command here and rerun it. Let's do Rembrandt lighting and maybe catch light. That's the little sparkle in the eye that photographers love. Whoa. What? I mean, it's outdated. I have never seen that error. Imagine. That's kind of unacceptable, Midjourney. Check your. All right, we're back at it. Looks like it's working again. I'm gonna throw something else into this. I'm gonna I want to try if we put a portrait of in there, but let's take a look at this. I mean, that's cool. Looking angry. She is looking angry. Those are interesting. Not quite what I was hoping for, but take our command. Wearing a brown. Full head. I want to see if that. Oh, now we're getting some good stuff. I can see it. I can see it. Let's do one more pass at this. All right, let's send this one back a couple times. I can't wait till that zoom out command comes. That is going to be, it's going to save me time. Let's add one more thing to this. Let's take this whole command. Let's see if I can flesh something out here a little bit. Wooden armor. Uh-oh, look at that. That's looking pretty cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We'll put our Imagine in. And we're linking to the new photo, not the original texture. We're going to link to that. We're going to copy that in. And then we're going to copy our original prompt back in. So what we're doing here is we're really pulling away from, you know, we created something obviously unique from nature. Like we had the picture of the wood that we collected ourselves. We punched in our command, built our command, built out this really beautiful picture, and now we're going to take it to the next level and we're going to re-input that picture and build off of that. So you know, these are going to be very unique is best. And what I'm doing is I'm slowly pulling away from what that texture was. You know, we see in these images, you know, the face is kind of coming out of the wood. Now I really want to make this into a character. And look at that. Beautiful stuff. I really like 4. Let's get some versions of 4. Submit. Maybe up 4, and let's re-roll this. Let's re-roll it a couple times and see what we get. But as you see, like, you can build out a picture, then reference that picture and build off of that. And, you know, you just can slowly dilute your original texture that you captured, but it's building off of it. It's I like it. It's, you know, I try to think of different ways to use AI and ethically use them. And I know that's weird right now because we don't know what ethically using AI art generators is. We don't know what that concept is yet. It has to be determined in the courts. This is neat. So her hair, it's not anatomically correct, but her hair is like almost creating a root system. God, see, this has gone in a direction I didn't even know I wanted. Copy link. That's very cool. We're gonna imagine we got our link. Go back to our command. And see what we get. All right, here's our next pass. Who do we like here? Okay, who represents my evil wood elf queen the best? Okay, so interesting. Oh, she's nice. She's cool too. Oh, I like these veins on. I think she's gonna be the one. Very cool. Look at that. Which of these two do we like better? Number 1. Number 2. I like number 1. I like these viney things coming off of her neck. They're viney, they're part of her dress. That's cool. I think that's a cool accent. So now let's take it to the next level. Craftsman. That I'm hoping is going to reference the craftsman art movement of mid-century US. And the style of century craftsman illustration. We need to move this out. Illustration. But we move that up in the prompt, see if it'll get a little bit more attention. I really didn't want to do a multi-prompt. I want to see what we can pull out of this. Oh, here we go. See, we're starting to get there's some craftsman-like work in there, in the crown. Okay. I like it. I like where we're going. We're going to build on this style a little bit. You know, again, it's about getting away from that original photo. And I want to just throw in the mid-century modern. They kind of... So the craftsman movement, the arts and craft movement, was, I'm going to get the times correct here, 1890s to 1930s. So it predates the mid-century modern a little bit. So I'm kind of taking two eras, art eras, and pushing them together here. We're starting to get that Illustrator look. Cool. Let's see. We're gonna up 3. All right, we got it. Here is our final image. Look at that. Here, let's open this in a browser, and take a look at that. Beautiful. You know, we built out a realistic portrait. We started with our photo of wood, and then we built out a realistic portrait. Then we fed that portrait into itself to continue diluting the original portrait. And then we added some style to it. And, you know, that's the process. And look at that. We got this really super unique looking, you know, I love how the blacks are lifted and gives it kind of this vibe of a vintage vibe. It also, you know, these lines, these very organic, streaky lines and palette, the color palette that we got from our original texture, just absolutely stunning. And then, you know, these streaky, drippy things. I might clean up a little bit of this in Photoshop, but who knows? It looks pretty cool. I love how it's just kind of, she looks battle-torn, battle-tested. And then we got these red splatters, which, that's awesome. It's like blood. It just gives this energy to it. But I really like it. I'm psyched with it. Anyway, that's how you go from a boring, ordinary picture of wood to a beautiful AI art piece. All right, till next time, we'll see ya.